The Snow Queen was released in 1959. Pinocchio in Outer Space was released in 1965. An American Tail was released in 1986. The Land Before Time was released in 1988. Jetsons, the movie, was released in 1990. An American Tail, Fievel Goes West, was released in 1991. We're Back, A Dinosaur Story, was released in 1993. Casper was released in 1995. Balto was released in 1995. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle was released in 2000. How the Grinch Stole Christmas was released in 2000. The Cat in the Hat was released in 2003. Curious George was released in 2006. The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, a VeggieTales movie, was released in 2008. The Tale of Despereaux was released in 2008. Despicable Me was released in 2010. Paw was released in 2011. Hop was released in 2011. The Lorax was released in 2012. Ted was released in 2012. Despicable Me 2 was released in 2013. Ted 2 was released in 2015. Minions was released in 2015. The Secret Life of Pets was released in 2016. Sing was released in 2016. The Grinch was released in 2018. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World was released in 2019. The Secret Life of Pets 2 was released in 2019. Abominable was released in 2019. Trolls World Tour was released in 2020. The Croods: A New Age was released in 2020. Spirit Untamed was released in 2021. The Boss Baby: Family Business was released in 2021. Sing 2 was released in 2021. The Bad Guys was released in 2022. Minions: The Rise of Gru was released in 2022. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was released in 2022. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was released in 2023. Ruby Gillman: Teenage Kraken was released in 2023. Strays: Teenage Kraken was released in 2023. Trolls Band Together was released in 2023. Migration was released in 2023. Kung Fu Panda 4 was released in 2024. Despicable Me 4 was released in 2024. The Wild Robot was released in 2024. Dogman was released in 2025. How to Train Your Dragon will release in June 13th, 2025. The Bad Guys 2 will release in August 1st, 2025. Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, will release in September 26th, 2025. The Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 will release in April 3rd, 2026. Minions 3 will release in July 1st, 2026. Shrek 5 will release in December 23rd, 2026.